Picture yourself as a calm oasis amidst the chaos of modern life, where no external storm can disturb your peace. That's the strength of cultivating resilience, achieving emotional fortitude against the unpredictable. In this video, inspired by 10 core principles of Stoicism, we'll show you how to build an unwavering mindset so nothing can shake your inner peace. Why distinguish between our thoughts and uncontrollable events? As Epictetus wisely noted, some things are up to us, and some things are not. Inner calm stems from focusing on what we can control through wisdom and willpower. Join us today as we explore 10 Stoic principles to stay unaffected. Let Epictetus's wisdom guide you to a new path, where you unlock the key to inner peace regardless of external chaos. But before we dive in, I have a challenge for you. Stay with us until the end and don't miss any crucial principle. Just one of these 10 could transform your life. Number 1. Firm purpose. Life is not always a smooth sail, and as Epictetus, the great Stoic philosopher, asserted, difficulties show a person's character, and the greater the difficulty, the more glory in surmounting it. Skillful pilots gain their reputation from storms and tempests. In other words, a storm in life is not a calamity, but an opportunity to reveal and fortify your character. This profound insight resonates with men who aspire to live resilient lives, facing challenges with a firm purpose. A firm purpose is a powerful driving force, not something you stumble upon accidentally, but rather something crafted with intention and clarity. It begins with deep introspection on what truly matters to you. This could be career goals, personal achievements, or the principles and values you want to uphold. With this clear understanding, life's colossal challenges can transform into manageable steps, shrinking the world around you. The inner strength derived from a firm purpose becomes your guiding light and solid anchor, much like a beacon in the night. When life becomes turbulent, a firm purpose acts as a lifebuoy, preventing you from drowning in a sea of emotions and difficulties. In the modern world, where distractions and uncertainties abound, having a clear purpose is crucial. It's the difference between drifting aimlessly and navigating with direction. Epictetus's wisdom is not mere philosophy, it's a call to action. Achieving a firm purpose requires diligence and perseverance, qualities that are essential for men who wish to build mental fortitude. As Seneca said, "It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that they are difficult." This underscores the importance of stepping up to challenges with a steadfast commitment to your goals. This perseverance, combined with a clear purpose, forges an unbreakable spirit, capable of withstanding any storm. In today's fast-paced and ever-changing environment, men face unique challenges that test their resilience daily. A firm purpose is not just advice, it is the key to unlocking unparalleled mental strength. Stoic philosophy, rooted in the power of will and firm purpose, teaches that nothing is impossible when you are guided by a clear, unwavering objective. With this mindset, you can face any adversity, knowing that challenges are merely opportunities for growth and glory. In conclusion, embracing a firm purpose is more than a philosophical ideal. It's a practical strategy for thriving in modern life. When you dedicate yourself to a purpose that aligns with your core values, you develop a resilient spirit that cannot be shaken by life's storms. As Marcus Aurelius, another great Stoic philosopher, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this and you will find strength. With a firm purpose, you become the pilot of your own life, navigating through storms with unwavering resolve and courage. Number 2. Would you hand over your mind to a stranger? Think about it, you'd never dream of letting a complete stranger have control over your body, right? So why are we often so quick to let our thoughts be hijacked by stray ideas and deceitful words? When we allow ourselves to be influenced by the opinions of others, we're essentially handing the keys to our happiness and peace over to strangers. Mind control isn't merely a skill, it's an art. When someone offends us, it's natural to feel hurt or to want to retaliate. But Stoicism teaches us that our emotions stem from our thoughts and perspectives. This means that we hold the power to choose how we respond to any situation. Rather than letting offense overwhelm us, why not see it as an opportunity to strengthen our patience and self-awareness? By cultivating discipline and self-control, you can start with daily habits. Set small goals and achieve them consistently to build self-confidence. Focus on living in the present and deepening your understanding of your emotions. As you begin to realize that you have the power to choose how to react, you'll gradually become resilient to challenges and less swayed by negative emotions. Consider a modern baker who focuses daily on honing their skills, ignoring both excessive criticism and praise. This baker doesn't let external opinions affect their work process or spirit. With patience and control, the baker not only improves their baking skills but also achieves true freedom and inner peace, gracefully overcoming criticism. Stoic philosophy isn't just an ancient discipline, it's a powerful tool for facing and overcoming daily challenges. By learning to control our minds and handle our emotions maturely, we can find peace and freedom in an uncertain world. We can't avoid becoming subjects of gossip and judgment, but have you ever considered whether the weight of malicious words truly defines you, or if it's your resilience and inner peace that shape who you are? How do you usually react when someone says something hurtful to you? Do you let their words define your day, or do you step back and regain your inner peace? Taking a moment to relax and reflect can be the first step towards mastering this art. Join us in exploring the next Stoic principle, where we'll delve deeper into how to confront negative words and learn the invaluable lesson of soul freedom, unshackled by the opinions of others. By embracing these principles, you can learn to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience, finding true peace in the process. Number 3. If someone speaks ill of you. Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This timeless wisdom is crucial when someone speaks ill of you, and it's the essence of Stoicism. In today's world, it's essential to understand that people have unique perspectives and values that might not always align with your expectations. In this context, the Stoic principle aligns with Christ's teaching to love your enemies. You are encouraged to be patient and open-minded, especially towards those who oppose your viewpoint. How do you respond when others speak ill of you? To remain unaffected by others' words, it's important to deeply understand yourself. This includes clarity about your motivations and reasons for your actions, alongside a strong belief in your values and principles. When you are confident in your chosen path and understand why you've chosen it, negative comments lose their impact. How confident are you in your own choices and principles? Facing insults or disagreements with resilience involves cultivating patience and gentleness. Patience allows you to stay calm and avoid rash or negative reactions, while gentleness helps maintain good relationships even amidst disagreement. Saints and ascetics often faced harm and insults with patience and kindness, staying true to their path. When you focus on personal growth and resilience, you not only enhance your own life, but also inspire those around you. What steps can you take to develop more patience and gentleness in your interactions? Remember, true power lies not in controlling what others think or say, but in controlling how their words affect you. By concentrating on personal growth and resilience in challenging situations, you can improve your life and inspire others. As Seneca wisely stated, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." Reflect on how you can apply this insight to handle negative words from others. If you've watched this far, you're embodying the Stoic spirit of resilience. Leave a comment saying, "I am unshakable," to show your commitment to these timeless principles. Stay tuned, because the journey to inner peace is just beginning. Number 4. Insult and offense. Epictetus, in his clear and insightful wisdom, said, "What really frightens and dismays us is not external events themselves, but the way in which we think about them." This highlights the reality that when someone offends us, it's not their words that harm us, but rather our own interpretation and reaction that shape their impact on our inner selves. Imagine you're in a meeting where you voice an opinion, and a colleague disagrees strongly. Instead of reacting emotionally, you pause, take a deep breath, and ask yourself, could this be an opportunity to see things from a different perspective? By doing so, you not only maintain your composure but also expand your outlook. Or consider another scenario where a close friend criticizes a personal decision you've made. Instead of feeling hurt, you reflect on the criticism, recognizing that although their delivery might be flawed, their intention could be to encourage you to reconsider your choices. This is a shining example of finding light in the darkness, a skill that Stoicism encourages. Through this lesson, we learn not just to endure offenses or hurts, but to transform them into opportunities for personal growth. The choice lies in how we confront them. Stoicism teaches that strength doesn't come from avoiding difficulties, but from embracing and overcoming them. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." In every challenge lies the chance to become stronger and more resilient. We often face challenges that provoke fear and shame, but the real question is how we overcome them and prevent them from defining our self-worth. Epictetus explored this deeply, emphasizing that at the root of every fear and shame is not the external circumstance but our response to it. In today's fast-paced world, the ability to maintain composure and find growth opportunities amidst adversity is invaluable. This Stoic wisdom is not just about enduring life's ebbs and flows, but about leveraging them for personal development. The next time you face criticism or opposition, remember the words of Epictetus and Aurelius, and see these challenges as opportunities to grow. By doing so, you align with the Stoic principle that what matters is not what happens, but how we react to it, and this mindset can transform your life. Number 5. Fear and dishonor. Have you ever felt ensnared in the glass cage of fear and shame? There are moments when we do things we'd rather not, all for a fleeting moment of acceptance or a superficial like on social media. Epictetus, with his enduring wisdom, highlighted a simple yet profound truth. We are the ones who give meaning to every event, creating fear and shame within our souls. Rather than denying our emotions, Stoicism invites us to face them with courage and self-control. Breaking free from fear and shame means no longer being bound by the judgment and opinions of others. It's a journey of rediscovering the intrinsic value of life in every breath and decision we make. Epictetus teaches us that the key to happiness lies not in external circumstances, but within the depths of our own souls. When we place our self-worth on things beyond our control, we invite fear and shame into our lives. But when we focus on self-improvement, wisdom, and spiritual freedom, we unlock unparalleled peace and strength. Fear and dishonor, in Epictetus's Stoic philosophy, is more than a lesson on facing challenges. It's a powerful reminder to live a meaningful life, where fear and shame no longer obstruct our path to happiness and freedom. By daring to confront and overcome these barriers, we not only free ourselves, but also inspire those around us. This brings to mind a modern-day story. Picture a young professional named Alex who felt trapped in a demanding job, constantly seeking approval from his boss and peers. He lived in fear of being judged or failing to meet expectations. Inspired by Stoicism, Alex began focusing on what he could control, his own efforts and reactions. He learned to detach his self-worth from external validation and found peace in his personal growth. In the end, Alex didn't just survive his challenges, he thrived, using them as stepping stones to build a more fulfilling life. As we delve into principle number 6, we'll explore how Stoicism encourages us not only to face, but also to embrace challenges on our path to self-development. How can we use difficulties as a springboard to become the best version of ourselves? In conclusion, remember that fear and shame are often self-created obstacles. By focusing on what we can control, embracing our emotions with courage, and continuously seeking self-improvement, we can navigate life's challenges with resilience and inspire those around us. What challenges are you ready to face with a Stoic mindset? Number 6. Anticipating obstacles. Imagine you're embarking on a journey where obstacles are just milestones that test your resolve rather than hindrances that halt your progress. The Stoic principle of anticipating obstacles, as illuminated by Epictetus, encourages you to adopt a proactive approach to life's challenges. He advocated envisioning potential difficulties to prepare yourself mentally to face them with composure and thoughtful deliberation. This is not an invitation to pessimism. It's a strategy to bolster your resolve and arm your mind with the necessary tools for any situation. Picture a dedicated marathon runner preparing for an upcoming race. With the wisdom of this Stoic principle, she anticipates possible challenges, adverse weather, injuries, or unexpected personal commitments that could disrupt her training. Rather than dreading these possibilities, she adjusts her schedule, prepares for different weather scenarios, and plans time for rest and recovery. On race day, if a sudden downpour occurs, she stays calm, as she's mentally and physically prepared for such a scenario. The potential obstacle becomes a testament to her resilience and determination, transforming a potential setback into a triumph of preparation. By anticipating obstacles, you foster harmony between your emotions and logic, enabling you to approach life's uncertainties with balance. Emotionally, this practice builds readiness and confidence. Logically, it enhances your problem-solving skills by encouraging you to think ahead and plan for the future. This balance is a hallmark of Stoicism, allowing you to face life's ups and downs with a serene heart and a clear mind. How might your life change if you started anticipating potential obstacles with this kind of balance? Epictetus once said, "Don't consent to be hurt, and you won't be hurt." This philosophy highlights the control you have over your reactions. True power, he taught, lies in how you choose to respond to any situation. This perspective opens a path to liberation, reshaping how you view and confront challenges and suffering in life. Consider this. What if you viewed every setback not as a roadblock, but as a lesson in resilience? The Stoic principle of anticipating obstacles is not about worrying excessively about what could go wrong, but about preparing thoughtfully for potential challenges, so you're not caught off guard. It's about developing mental fortitude and readiness, enhancing your ability to stay calm and focused in the face of adversity. Epictetus's teachings offer a roadmap to building inner strength. By envisioning obstacles, you mentally rehearse how you might deal with them, building a reservoir of courage and determination. This preparation doesn't mean you'll never face hardships, but it equips you to handle them with grace and clarity when they arise. What steps can you take today to start envisioning and preparing for potential obstacles in your life? In embracing this Stoic approach, you align your emotional and logical selves, creating a balanced perspective that empowers you to handle whatever life throws your way. This harmony is essential for navigating life's uncertainties. By adopting a proactive stance, you cultivate a mindset of resilience and adaptability, traits that are invaluable in our fast-paced, unpredictable world. Anticipating obstacles becomes a form of mental training, akin to a mental gym where you build emotional strength and cognitive flexibility. Just as a runner trains for a marathon by imagining the challenges she might face, you can prepare for life's hurdles by visualizing them and planning your responses. How might you approach the next challenge differently if you viewed it as an opportunity for growth rather than a threat? This Stoic principle invites you to shift your perspective from reactive to proactive, from fear to confidence, and from avoidance to readiness. By doing so, you create a mindset that not only endures adversity, but thrives in it, finding strength in the face of uncertainty and peace in the midst of chaos. What Stoic principle resonates most with you, and how have you applied it in your life? Please share your thoughts with us by leaving a comment on the number of principles. Number 7. No one can hurt you. Your best friend criticizes you harshly. The sting of betrayal can be intense, but what if you had the power to control how it affects you? This is where Stoicism offers its wisdom. Epictetus, one of the prominent Stoic philosophers, reminds us that it's not what happens to us, but how we react to it that matters. Let's delve into 3 key principles that can help you master your emotions and reactions, even when faced with hurtful criticism. First, you have the freedom to choose your response. When faced with criticism or hurt, remember that your reaction is within your control. It's not about suppressing your emotions, but rather acknowledging them and managing them consciously. As Marcus Aurelius, another revered Stoic, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." By recognizing this, you can steer your responses towards positivity and growth. Second, seek inner strength. True confidence and peace come not from avoiding pain, but from knowing you can handle anything that comes your way. This inner fortitude is often linked with faith and self-belief. In Christianity, such strength is often nurtured through prayer and faith, which aligns well with the Stoic emphasis on resilience. As Seneca stated, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." Through embracing challenges, you cultivate a stronger, more resilient self. Third, embrace forgiveness. Jesus taught us the power of forgiveness, and it's a powerful lesson for achieving inner peace. Forgiveness doesn't just benefit others, it also lightens your own emotional load. In practicing forgiveness, you open the door to reconciliation and love, aligning with Epictetus's advice that whoever is free of resentment feels no harms. Forgiveness thus becomes a pathway to freedom and serenity. By applying these principles to all aspects of life, not just difficult situations, you can achieve true freedom and inner peace. The key lies in embracing your ability to control your reactions, finding strength within, and practicing forgiveness. These timeless lessons are not only a guide to facing criticism, but also a blueprint for navigating life's challenges with grace and resilience. In today's fast-paced world, where stress and conflict are common, these principles offer a beacon of calm and strength. The choice is yours. Will you let the actions of others dictate your happiness? Or will you take control and cultivate a resilient, peaceful mind? Number 8. Repressing your actions. In the teachings of Epictetus, exercising self-restraint isn't just a form of independence, it's a key to inner peace and spiritual resilience. This doesn't mean avoiding all actions or reactions, but rather making choices based on reason rather than impulsive emotions. Consider a scenario where you're in a pivotal meeting and a colleague suddenly opposes your ideas, even attacking you personally. Your first reaction might be anger, disappointment, or a strong urge to strike back. But Epictetus advises using this moment to practice self-restraint. Instead of letting your emotions take control, take a deep breath. Remind yourself that anger or aggressive retaliation won't solve anything. Instead, rationally and objectively assess the critique, then respond constructively, showing respect and opening up a dialogue instead of creating conflict. Self-restraint in action and speech helps us avoid regrettable outcomes and demonstrates maturity and wisdom. In today's world, where swift aggressive reactions are often seen as signs of strength, Epictetus's lesson is clear. Real strength lies in self-control, no matter the situation. Applying this lesson involves several steps. The first is recognizing your emotions. When you feel a surge of emotion, acknowledge it without immediately reacting. Next, pause before acting. Take a moment to reflect before doing or saying anything. Then, question yourself. Is your action or speech reasonable? Will it lead to positive results? Finally, act mindfully. Choose actions that show a deep understanding of the situation, not just an immediate reaction. Through self-restraint, we can control our emotions and face challenges with calm and effectiveness, leading to a better life and a stronger, more resilient self in the face of life's storms. Let's look at a modern example. Suppose you're dealing with a difficult customer at work who starts shouting. Your natural reaction might be to argue back or to let your emotions flare up. But what if, instead, you took a moment to understand their frustration and responded calmly, finding a solution that diffuses the situation? This not only resolves the issue but leaves you feeling proud of your response. What about you? Are you prepared to practice self-restraint to become a better version of yourself? What strategies will you use to control your emotions and improve your reactions? Share your thoughts below, and let's explore these ideas together. Number 9. The power of acceptance. Imagine you're on a long journey and suddenly find yourself lost, a moment that can spark feelings of anger, disappointment, and anxiety. But if you consider the teachings of Epictetus, you might remember the 9th principle of Stoicism, the power of acceptance. In embracing this principle, you begin to assess your situation calmly, accepting the fact that you are lost. You soon realize that being upset or anxious won't change your current circumstances. From this newfound calm, you begin seeking solutions, whether it's through consulting a map, asking for directions, or using GPS. What stands out in this experience is the realization that you have the freedom to choose how you respond, rather than being overwhelmed by negative emotions. To help you cultivate this power of acceptance, let's explore 5 key strategies. First, recognize and accept emotions. When you face challenges, take a moment to acknowledge your emotions. Identifying feelings of anger, sadness, or fear is the crucial first step in accepting a situation. Can you recall a time when you faced a challenge and felt overwhelmed? How did acknowledging your emotions impact your response? Next, understanding and analysis. Delve into the root of your problem and differentiate between what you can control and what you cannot. Consider how this approach might shift your perspective the next time you're confronted with adversity. What aspects of your life might benefit from such an analysis? The third step involves redirecting energy. Rather than fixating on what you cannot change, direct your energy toward positive actions you can undertake. Acceptance isn't synonymous with resignation, but marks the beginning of meaningful action. How might you harness this energy to address a current challenge you're facing? The 4th strategy is to seek meaning and learn. Every challenge offers an opportunity to learn. Look for the lessons in each situation and use them to further your personal development. What valuable lessons have you gleaned from your recent experiences? Lastly, practice gratitude. In every situation, there's always something to be grateful for. Gratitude helps us maintain our spirit and find light even in darkness. What are you grateful for today, and how might this mindset shift your perspective on life's difficulties? By harnessing the power of acceptance, you learn to confront challenges while also discovering peace and happiness in your daily life. This is a key lesson from Stoic philosophy as taught by Epictetus. He emphasized that we are born with the ability and obligation to live in harmony with nature, both external and internal. This harmony requires us to understand and accept our place in the world, recognizing that everything happens for a reason, and learning to find happiness and peace within the limitations set by nature. How might embracing these principles help you align more closely with your true essence and find greater contentment in life? Thank you for being part of today's video. Before we proceed, I want to thank you for your participation in our community. Feel free to share your thoughts, or simply comment, "I am a newbie," if you're new, or "I am a Stoic," if you've been around. Your interaction is a great source of motivation for us. Number 10. Living according to nature. Epictetus believed that true happiness and meaning come from living in harmony with nature, both external and internal, embracing the essence of our individual selves. By aligning our lives with the natural world and our inner nature, we unlock our potential and find peace. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, "The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it." This perspective encourages us to embrace the world as it is and work within its bounds to find fulfillment. To live according to nature's laws means recognizing that every event and situation exists for a reason. Instead of resisting or being indifferent, we should accept and find happiness within nature's limitations. The Stoic approach to happiness is not about chasing external pleasures or material wealth, but rather about finding contentment in simple things through conscious and self-aware living. As Seneca said, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." By training our minds to perceive clearly and accept what happens, we build resilience to life's fluctuations and learn to thrive. Living under nature's laws is not only a strategy for facing challenges, but also a path to true freedom and joy. By applying Stoic principles daily, we achieve inner peace and become impervious to life's ups and downs. In the modern world, where unpredictability is a constant, this approach is more relevant than ever. We should focus on what we can control and let go of what we cannot, as this leads to a more harmonious and meaningful life. As we journey through Epictetus's philosophy and apply these 10 Stoic principles, we've discovered a roadmap for resilience and inner strength. This journey is not solitary. We invite you to share your experiences and challenges in applying these principles. Your insights can inspire others and help our community thrive. Reflect on the wisdom of Epictetus, who said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Number 11. Control what you can control. In the course of life, you'll encounter countless events and situations that lie beyond your control. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus emphasized the importance of focusing on what you can control and letting go of what you can't. This idea is anchored in the dichotomy of control, which distinguishes between what you have influence over and what you do not. To embrace this principle, start by creating a clear list of things you can directly influence and those you cannot. Your thoughts, emotions, and actions are within your control, while other people's opinions, the weather, and global events are beyond it. By recognizing this distinction, you can liberate yourself from unnecessary stress and anxiety and concentrate on what truly matters. When faced with a difficult situation, pause and ask yourself whether it's something you can control. If it's not, practice the art of letting go. If it is, take deliberate steps to address it. This approach helps you maintain calm and focus, irrespective of external circumstances. Imagine a scenario where a coworker criticizes you unjustly. Instead of dwelling on their remarks, which you can't control, focus on your reaction, which you can. By choosing not to let their words affect you, you preserve your peace of mind. Consider a modern-day example. Sarah, a busy entrepreneur, often worries about her business's success. However, by focusing on what she can control, such as her work ethic and business strategies, and letting go of what she cannot, like market fluctuations, she finds greater contentment and effectiveness. What situations in your life fall outside your realm of control? How might focusing on what you can influence change your perspective and reduce stress? Reflecting on such questions can help you better understand this principle and how it applies to your life. By learning to distinguish between what you can and can't control, you'll gain clarity and focus, freeing yourself from the burden of trying to manage the unmanageable. The key takeaway is simple: concentrate on what you can influence and let go of the rest, thereby nurturing a more serene and resilient mind. Number 12. The art of dispassionate reflection. We're now diving into one of Epictetus's essential lessons. The art of dispassionate reflection. This principle is about cultivating the ability to assess our thoughts and actions without letting our emotions cloud our judgment. Imagine if you could look at your life from a logical and reasonable perspective, not allowing fleeting emotions to steer you off course. To truly embrace this principle, start by setting aside time each day for self-reflection. This could be your chance to keep a journal where you can objectively evaluate your day, your reactions to various events, and the underlying motivations behind your actions. Have you ever noticed how emotions can sometimes obscure your understanding of a situation? By taking time to reflect, you can identify areas for improvement and prevent negative emotions from overwhelming you. In those moments when emotions run high, try stepping back and considering the situation from a third-person perspective. How would you advise a friend dealing with the same issue? This kind of external perspective can often shed light on solutions that our emotional selves might overlook. As the great philosopher Seneca once said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." So why let our imaginations get the best of us? Reflecting on your day with a cool and detached mindset can help you navigate life's challenges more effectively. What if you could analyze your reactions objectively and see them for what they are? Imagine how liberating it would be to let go of unnecessary emotional burdens and focus on what truly matters. By following Epictetus's advice, you can become the master of your own mind, steering clear of the emotional turmoil that often clouds our judgment. Reflect on this for a moment. How much better would life be if you could address your problems with a calm and clear-headed approach? The benefits are countless, from making better decisions to building stronger relationships. Taking inspiration from the famous words of Marcus Aurelius, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." When you face challenges, view them as opportunities for growth and learning rather than obstacles. How often do you let challenges deter you instead of embracing them as learning experiences? By adopting this principle, you open yourself up to a world of possibilities. The art of dispassionate reflection not only helps you navigate through difficult times, but also empowers you to make wiser choices in your daily life. What areas of your life could benefit from a little more reflection and a little less emotion? By pondering this, you're already taking the first step toward personal growth. Reflecting on your actions and motivations allows you to become more self-aware, which in turn fosters personal development. As you journal and reflect, you'll likely notice patterns and behaviors that no longer serve you. This is your chance to break free from these habits and create positive change. Have you identified any patterns that might be holding you back? What steps can you take today to move closer to the person you want to become? In the end, the art of dispassionate reflection is about taking control of your mind and your life. It's about understanding that while we can't always control what happens to us, we can control how we respond. By embracing this principle, you're setting yourself up for a more balanced and fulfilling life. How might your life change if you started each day with a few moments of reflection, detached from emotional turbulence? So as you move forward, remember to pause, reflect, and let logic and reason guide your actions. In doing so, you're not only honoring the teachings of Epictetus, but also paving the way for a life filled with clarity and purpose. Now, as you continue on your Stoic journey, consider how you can incorporate this principle into your daily routine. What small change can you make today that will lead to a more reflective and balanced tomorrow? Number 13. The impermanence of all things. Stoicism profoundly emphasizes the impermanence of all things, a lesson we often forget in our day-to-day lives. As Epictetus wisely observed, both the highs and lows of life are fleeting. When we recognize the temporary nature of all experiences, we gain a greater appreciation for the present and liberate ourselves from the grips of external circumstances. To truly embody this principle, start by practicing gratitude for the present moment. Recognizing the fleeting nature of joy and hardship allows you to savor the good times and maintain balance during tough times. In today's fast-paced world, where distractions abound, it's easy to lose sight of what's truly important. However, by embracing impermanence, you can focus on what really matters. Incorporating mindfulness into your daily routine can enhance your awareness of the present moment. Simple activities like deep breathing or mindful walking can ground you and keep you anchored. Marcus Aurelius, another great Stoic philosopher, said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." By focusing on the present, you prevent yourself from becoming consumed by fears of the future or regrets of the past. Applying the principle of impermanence allows you to cultivate a resilient mindset aligned with Epictetus's teachings. This mindset enables you to navigate life's unpredictability without being overwhelmed. In modern life, where we're constantly bombarded with information and pressured to chase endless goals, understanding impermanence helps you focus on what's within your control and let go of what isn't. As you incorporate the teachings of Stoicism into your life, remember that this philosophy isn't about suppressing emotions or detaching from the world. Instead, it's about recognizing what's within your control and accepting what isn't, leading to a peaceful and fulfilling existence. In the words of Seneca, true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. By embracing impermanence, practicing gratitude, and grounding yourself in the present, you can face life's challenges with serenity and strength. Stoicism teaches us that while we can't control external events, we can control how we respond to them. And that, ultimately, is the key to staying unshaken by the storms of life. Do you have any questions or challenges when applying these 13 principles to your life? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments section. Every question, challenge, or success story is a valuable source of inspiration to help our community grow and thrive together. Don't forget to like and share this video with friends who you think will be inspired by the Stoic principles. Subscribe to Stoic in Your Life to make sure you don't miss any videos that will help you become more steadfast and resilient in life. Remember, every day, every step leads towards self-improvement and contributes to creating a better world.